Hey friends, welcome back to Essentially Jessi. Today I'm here with my top 10 fall favorites from Bath and Body Works. So let's get to it. Today we're talking about 10 of my favorite fall fragrances from Bath and Body Works, but I have two honorable mentions. The first one is Dark Kiss. This was actually a gift from a friend for Christmas, so I had to look at the notes because I didn't know what a dark kiss smelled like. The notes are, well, it says a seductive blend of black raspberry, burgundy rose, and dark vanilla. It says the key notes are raspberry, rose, bergamot, incense. Not exactly sure what that is. Dark vanilla bean and plum musk. I really get the plum musk on the dry down and the opening, really. I don't get a ton of the bergamot. But this is a fun, playful, sweet scent that doesn't smell like pumpkin spice latte. I know some of us love smelling like salted caramel and pumpkin spice, and then some of us don't. So if you want more of a candied, sweet vibe, then Dark Kiss is for you. A lot of times you can find this on their clearance section, or I think it's one of the fragrances that kind of rotates in and rotates out. So I believe that she got this on clearance or on sale because it's a fragrance that may be discontinued. I'm just not sure, but I know she was saying that it was one of her favorite fragrances. So I'm glad that she gifted it to me so I could try it out too. So if you want to smell like candy this fall, this is a good fragrance, and it's heavy enough that it's definitely fall and winter appropriate. My next honorable mention is Lovely Dreamer. I actually borrowed this from a friend because I couldn't find it. This is great for all the time. It's probably leans more spring summer, but I just couldn't leave it out of this list as an honorable mention because this is a great daytime fragrance. And it does have something warm and creamy in it, which also makes it appropriate for fall and winter. I like that the bottle is different than the rest of the bottles. This is a fine fragrance mist. So most of their bottles are the round bottles like the Dark Kiss. This one is a little bit different. It almost looks like a jewel or something with the way that they've rounded the bottoms or angled the bottom, but it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I have to find mine because I want to wear this fall. The notes are actually written on the back of the bottle on this one. They are fluffy musk, clean woods, white iris, and fresh bergamot. I don't get a ton of the bergamot, and I really feel like there's definitely vanilla in here. There's just something that really warms it up and makes it nice and creamy. If you need a good fall daytime scent, honestly, I would rock this in the evening as well. You do you. I like this fragrance a lot. It's called Lovely Dreamer. It's kind of hard to see the title, but that's what it is, and I really like the bottle. So this is going to be my top 10. If this is different than your top 10, drop me a comment below and let me know what your 10 favorite fall Bath and Body Works fragrances are. Or even if you just have an all-time, everyday favorite fragrance from Bath and Body Works. My number one is probably not one that you would guess. It even surprised me. Next up, we have Sunset Glow. This is one of Bath and Body Works' newest fragrances. The notes on this one are coconut. And I get the coconut, but it's really sweet. The notes on this one are coconut, cherry seltzer, that's probably what my nose is picking up, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. This is gonna have a really nice dry down with that vanilla coming through. I like the packaging. I like the name of it, Sunset Glow. I feel like this is very fall time, winter time, nighttime appropriate. I feel like it leans more fall than any other season. This is going to be a nice one. You might get away with spraying this not so much during the day, but I really think that this is a fall winter scent. I love the packaging. I love the purple. It is really great. And these are a really good value. I bought some the other day and they were buy 3, get 2 free. And for 8-ounce sprays, it's pretty good. I know Bath and Body Works fragrances used to not last too long on me, but I feel like their formula has changed and maybe they're lasting longer than they used to now. But this is a great value. This is number 10 on my countdown to my #1 most favorite Bath & Body Works fragrance for fall. Next up is Pink Vanilla Cupcake. They released 4 new fragrances very recently, and this is one of the 4. I smelled them all. I picked 2, and this one is a great fall fragrance. So the notes on this one are sparkling red berries, whipped pink marshmallow, and sugared praline. This is definitely going to be sweet. And with a name like Pink Velvet Cupcake, it should be. It's so interesting how I smell this, and I can smell that it's pink. I don't really know if that makes sense. I guess it's the red berries in there that make it smell pink. But this is gonna have a really nice dry down with the praline and the marshmallow. There's probably some vanilla in here too, but it may just be the praline. I love the nuttier fragrances in the fall, so the praline and marshmallow almost reminds me of a bonfire or s'mores or something like that. This is a really pretty fragrance. I'm not super crazy about the packaging, but it's a fragrance. It's made to be worn, not looked at. Next up, we have Into the Night. This packaging is really cool. I love that it's dark. This would be great for New Year's Eve. This is pretty sweet. So some of the fragrances, they're all a little sweet, obviously, because they're geared towards more feminine smelling smells. So Into the Night is more feminine. Most of these lean more feminine. Obviously, they're probably targeted towards females, most of them. I do have a surprise. This is an explosion of berries, jasmine, and amber. This is a great nighttime fragrance. There is also something creamy in this. I feel like creamy, coffee, warm, sweet fragrances are just ideal for fall because you can get away with wearing something sweeter because you're not getting as hot, so it won't be as cloying to everyone around you. This is a really nice fragrance, and I like the bottle. So my #8 favorite fall fragrance, Into the Night by Bath & Body Works. Next up is a crowd favorite, Warm Vanilla Sugar. Need I say more? Everyone loves Warm Vanilla Sugar. They bring this back every year in the fall. It smells like warm vanilla sugar. It is cozy. It is a crowd pleaser. I hadn't even sprayed this yet. Oh, it's just so good. It smells like a vanilla latte maybe. I don't know. I don't get a ton of coffee vibes, or maybe more like a vanilla cake. The notes mentioned here are vanilla, white orchid, which I get, and that adds to the creaminess, sparkling sugar, fresh jasmine, and creamy sandalwood. So this is a great, if you smelled it, you know, this is just a crowd favorite. This is definitely more fall leaning because it is so gourmand. I feel like this would be a little heavy for the summertime. I'm not sure about the longevity on this one because this is one that I wore years ago and have kind of come back to. And I know when I wore it before, it just didn't have the longevity that I really wanted. But again, these are great values. #7, Warm Vanilla Sugar. My 6th favorite fragrance for fall is In the Stars. I could not leave this one off the list. I really like this fragrance. Some people even say that this is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't really get that, but if you're going based on inexpensive Bath & Body Works fragrances, this one is probably the closest. I get a little bit of Baccarat Rouge 540 vibes, but not really. The notes on this one are warm sparkling blend of starflower, sandalwood musk, sugared tangelo, white agarwood, and radiant amber. This is a year-round crowd pleaser. I feel like it is most appropriate for fall, but seriously, I could wear this year-round. It is beautiful. I love the little wallflowers. I love the candle. I love the body wash. This is just one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works fragrances. Coming in at #6, In the Stars. And now we've entered the top 5. In walks Vanilla Mocha Cafe. If you want to smell like a latte, this is your fragrance. It's really, really good. I want the candle in this too. So some of these I got as gifts. The In the Stars was actually a gift from a friend of mine. I love receiving fragrances as gifts because the person was thinking about me, but also it's something that they love and that they want to share. So I'm actually gifting some of these fragrances away too. This smells so good. It smells like Vanilla Mocha Cafe. This has cappuccino, tonka bean, and vanilla orchid in it. The tonka bean makes it stand out a little bit more, but it also helps make it creamier. This is a great fall fragrance. Really, you could wear this year round, but I love it for fall. I think the coffee in it makes it so cozy and warm for fall. So starting off the top 5 is Vanilla Mocha Cafe. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. This one is fall in a bottle. At first you get the marshmallow, and then as it dries down you get more of the pumpkin. This also has vanilla in it. It's delicious. This also needs to be in my candles for fall. This is really, really good. The notes on this one, because I had to look them up, were pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallows, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk. The creamy sandalwood is what really makes it creamy, as they stated, because that nuttiness comes through in the dry down more than it does in the opening, and it's delicious. It really is delicious. Makes me want to go home and bake a cake or some pumpkin bread or something. Number 4, Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. Next up is Dahlia. I had never smelled this before I went into Bath & Body Works the other day, and I thought, it looks kind of fall, so I'll check it out. I'm not a big floral person, so I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, and boy was I wrong. This is a great fall fragrance if you don't want to smell like a pumpkin spice latte. This has velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. So the whipped tonka bean is going to bring it down to a creamier base, and the crisp pear is what you get right off the bat, which almost is what makes it feel real fall to me. I think of fall pears, apples, things like that. This is really good. I love the packaging. The dahlia flowers on it are really beautiful, and again, if you don't want to smell like whipped cream or anything edible, this is a great fall fragrance. So coming in at number 3 is Dahlia by Bath & Body Works. Okay guys, my top 2 fragrances are both kind of along the same vein, but I just could not leave them out. This one is one of the new releases by Bath & Body Works. It's called Sweet Whiskey. The other day, I walk into Bath & Body Works. The girl says, get your bag over there. This is what we're doing. These are some new fragrances. And then she says, but if you want Sweet Whiskey, you need to get it today because I will sell out. And I thought, well, I need to get my nose on that. I love boozy fragrances, and this is no exception. This is really sweet, but I feel like this could be unisex just because of the whiskey note in here. So it says golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, sweet red berries. It is a very sweet whiskey fragrance. I pick up a little bit of the red berries, but I feel like you could probably get this body wash for your boyfriend or your husband or your brother, and he would never know unless you read on here that it's from Bath & Body Works and it's not really geared towards guys. But it is truly a unisex fragrance, which for Bath & Body Works, I feel like is really unusual. So I appreciate their channeling their inner perfumista. I really appreciate them channeling their inner perfumista to develop some unisex fragrances. Although it is targeted towards women, I think it's definitely unisex. So I will definitely be rocking this one this fall. Sweet Whiskey is one of my new favorites. And coming in at the number 1 spot of my favorite Bath & Body Works fall fragrances is actually a cologne targeted towards men. This is Bourbon. So I know, call me crazy, but I really think that fragrances can be worn by men or women, just depending on what your tastes are. I smelled this on a friend maybe a year ago, and then as he kept walking past, I thought, I just have to know. I have to ask him, what's he wearing? And when he said Bourbon by Bath and Body Works, I thought, I didn't even know that they made these real boozy fragrances. So when I was in there the other day and I was thinking about my top 10 list, I thought, this is definitely going to make the list. And as I'm smelling them and trying to order them, I thought, this doesn't just make the list. This is my number one. It is so boozy. I even picked up the body wash to go with this. I hope that this has great longevity. I'm not sure about that. This is about $25, and I hope that it has better longevity than just the regular body sprays because it is pricier. This is a nice size bottle. This is a 3.4 ml. It's clean but boozy at the same time. So you don't get a whole lot of fall fragrances. I feel like they mostly all lean really gourmand or really sweet. And this one is actually a fresher fall fragrance, which is unusual. And maybe the reason why I like it. It's almost like a shower scent. So if nothing else, try this out and get the shower body wash. So the notes on this, I had to look them up because it is really fresh on the dry down. Is white pepper, dark amber, and Kentucky oak. I don't know what it is, but something in there makes it smell really fresh. I get the booziness right off the bat, and then the dry down is the fresher, drier fragrance. My man will definitely be rocking this fall. And that rounds out my top 10 favorite fall Bath & Body Works fragrances. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite Bath & Body Works fragrance, whether it's for fall or for year round. I love learning about new fragrances because there's so many to discover. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also click that notification bell to be notified of all future videos and reviews. Smell you later.